Set in the gritty underworld of crime, The Getaway unfolds the story of Doc McCoy, played by Steve McQueen, who is a seasoned bank robber. Ali MacGraw portrays his wife, Carol, who becomes entangled in the dangerous aftermath of Doc's latest heist. Their on-screen chemistry is palpable, but behind the scenes, MacGraw had reservations about the film due to its intense reputation. Directed by Sam Peckinpah, known for his raw and violent style, the film was a departure from MacGraw's previous roles. The cast also features Ben Johnson, who delivers a strong performance as a relentless bounty hunter, and Al Lettieri, who plays a menacing mobster. Sally Struthers adds depth to the narrative with her role as a supporting character. The film's tension is heightened by its thrilling chase sequences and unexpected twists, showcasing the darker side of love and loyalty in a world where trust is a luxury. MacGraw's reluctance to embrace the film's wild nature adds an intriguing layer to the production, reflecting the challenges faced by actors in navigating their personal and professional choices. When convict Doc McCoy is denied parole, he turns to his wife Carol for help. Together, they make a deal with the crooked Texan Jack Benyon for one last bank heist. Doc is determined to secure his freedom and a better future for both of them. The heist goes off without a hitch, showcasing Doc's skills and cunning. However, the situation quickly turns sour when Benyon's men betray Doc, leaving him and Carol in a perilous situation. As they flee across Texas, they must evade not only law enforcement but also other criminals who are hot on their trail. The tension builds as the couple navigates through dangerous territory, relying on each other for survival. Their love is tested as they face betrayal and uncertainty, with the stakes growing higher at every turn. Each encounter brings them closer to danger, forcing them to make difficult choices in their fight for freedom and trust. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, pushing their relationship to its limits. Initially, the film The Getaway was set to be directed by Peter Bogdanovich, a filmmaker who had garnered attention for his work on The Last Picture Show. His unique vision impressed both Steve McQueen and producer David Foster, leading them to believe he was the right choice for the project. However, as the production progressed, tensions arose. Jim Thompson was brought on board to write the screenplay, but he soon found himself at odds with McQueen. Creative differences between the actor and the screenwriter became apparent, leading to Thompson's dismissal from the project. This conflict was not isolated, as Bogdanovich also faced challenges in aligning his vision with McQueen's expectations. Ultimately, both Bogdanovich and Thompson were let go, which marked a significant change in the direction of the film. This shift would pave the way for new creative forces to take charge, altering the course of The Getaway and its development. Initially, Walter Hill and Sam Peckinpah took over the writing and directing responsibilities for the film. The production began on February 7, 1972, in Texas, marking an exciting reunion of Steve McQueen and Peckinpah. McQueen played a crucial role in this collaboration by recommending Peckinpah to the producer. This partnership was significant because both men were known for their strong personalities and unique styles. McQueen's influence on the project was profound, as he was not just the star, but also a driving force behind the creative decisions. His respect for Peckinpah's work helped shape the film's direction, ensuring a blend of intense action and emotional depth. The setting in Texas added an authentic backdrop to the story, enhancing the gritty atmosphere that Peckinpah was known for. The combination of McQueen's star power and Peckinpah's directorial vision created a compelling narrative that resonated with audiences. The film's production was a testament to the collaboration between these two legendary figures in cinema. After agreeing to direct The Getaway, Sam Peckinpah was granted the opportunity to work on his personal project, The Emperor of the North Pole. This arrangement allowed him to balance the demands of a commercial film with his artistic ambitions. The Getaway was a significant film in Peckinpah's career, showcasing his unique style and approach to storytelling. Meanwhile, Peter Bogdanovich, who was initially involved with the project, had plans to cast his girlfriend, Sybil Shepherd, in the role of Carol. This choice reflected both a personal connection and a desire to bring a fresh face to the film. However, Peckinpah had different ideas regarding the casting of the female lead. He expressed a strong preference for actresses such as Stella Stevens, Angie Dickinson, or Diane Cannon, each of whom brought a distinct presence and talent to the screen. This casting conflict highlighted the creative tensions that often arise in filmmaking, especially when personal relationships intersect with professional decisions. The dynamics between the director's vision and the producer's preferences played a crucial role in shaping the film's development. As the production unfolded, these early casting discussions set the stage for the eventual choices that would define the film's characters and impact its reception. The interplay of artistic direction and personal relationships within the context of The Getaway remains a fascinating aspect of its history. The producers of The Getaway chose Ali MacGraw for her rising popularity after the success of Love Story. They wanted to capitalize on her fame while also avoiding the risk of typecasting her in roles that were too similar to her previous character. This decision was significant as it allowed her to showcase her versatility as an actress, stepping away from the preppy image that had become associated with her. Filming for The Getaway took place in various Texas towns, which added authenticity to the movie's setting. Locations included Huntsville, known for its historic buildings, and San Marcos, famous for its beautiful river. The production team also utilized the vibrant city of San Antonio, with its rich cultural heritage and unique architecture, contributing to the film's dynamic visuals. Additionally, El Paso provided a backdrop that enhanced the story's tension and drama. By selecting these diverse locations, the filmmakers created a compelling environment that complemented the narrative and allowed MacGraw to shine in her role. During filming, the chemistry between Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw became undeniable, leading to a passionate love affair that would change both their lives. MacGraw, who was married at the time, ultimately left her husband for McQueen, creating a whirlwind of attention and concern among the film's producers. They worried that this scandalous relationship could overshadow the film and affect its reception. Their fears were not unfounded, as the public often scrutinizes the personal lives of stars, especially when romance blooms on set. At the same time, Ali MacGraw faced challenges in her role due to her inexperience in acting. Although she had gained some recognition, she was still relatively new to the industry. Despite her struggles, she maintained a good rapport with the director, which helped her navigate the complexities of her character. The director's support provided her with the guidance she needed to improve her performance, even as the surrounding drama unfolded. This mix of romance and professional growth created a unique atmosphere on set, influencing both the film's production and the lives of those involved. She felt a mix of emotions about her role in the film. While she was unhappy with her performance, she appreciated the overall quality of the movie. Her feelings reflected a common struggle many actors face, where they see their flaws more clearly than the final product. During the production, the director's behavior became increasingly erratic due to his rising alcohol intake. This had a significant impact on the atmosphere on set, leading to tension among the cast and crew. The relationship between the director and the lead actor was particularly strained. Peckinpah and McQueen often clashed, resulting in heated arguments that disrupted the workflow. One intense confrontation escalated to the point where McQueen, in a fit of anger, threw a champagne bottle at Peckinpah. Such incidents highlighted the volatile dynamic on set, showcasing the challenges of balancing artistic vision with personal conflicts. The tension contributed to the film's legacy, marking it as a memorable yet tumultuous production. McQueen's military training played a significant role in his performance, particularly in how he handled props and weapons in films. His confidence and skill were evident, making scenes more believable and engaging. However, this confidence also translated into creative control when it came to the filmmaking process. McQueen had final cut privileges for The Getaway, which meant he had the final say on the editing of the film. This decision did not sit well with director Sam Peckinpah, as it limited his ability to make choices about the film's final presentation. Peckinpah was known for his strong directorial vision, and having McQueen's oversight created tension. Additionally, an unscripted moment occurred during filming when McQueen slapped Ali MacGraw outside the car. This act was not discussed beforehand, leading to a genuine surprise on MacGraw's part. Her reaction was authentic and highlighted the dynamic between the two actors, adding an unexpected layer to their on-screen chemistry. The combination of McQueen's skills, his control over the editing process, and the spontaneous moments like the slap contributed to the film's unique character. Initially, MacGraw felt a wave of hesitation wash over her when she was offered a role in The Getaway. This was largely due to the notorious reputations of both Steve McQueen and director Sam Peckinpah, known for their wild behavior and unpredictable antics. The thought of working alongside such intense personalities made her apprehensive about the project. However, as soon as filming began, her doubts quickly faded. From the very first day on set, MacGraw experienced an undeniable attraction and chemistry with McQueen. Their connection was instant and electric, drawing her in despite her earlier reservations. This powerful bond not only transformed her perspective on the film, but also fueled her performance, allowing her to engage deeply with her character. The dynamic between MacGraw and McQueen became a focal point of the film, showcasing their unique chemistry and contributing significantly to the movie's overall impact. Their relationship blossomed in front of the camera, creating memorable moments that resonated with audiences. The initial hesitation that MacGraw felt was overshadowed by the compelling attraction she discovered, making her experience on The Getaway unforgettable. After their marriage, MacGraw and McQueen faced many challenges that ultimately led to their separation. McQueen's infidelity strained their relationship, leaving MacGraw heartbroken. Despite her previous 3 marriages, she chose not to seek financial support from any of her ex-husbands. This decision, while rooted in her independence, led her to a point of near financial ruin. Living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, she now embraces a quiet life, far removed from the glamorous Hollywood scene that once surrounded her. The simplicity of her surroundings offers a stark contrast to the chaos of her past. In Santa Fe, she finds solace in the peaceful lifestyle, appreciating the beauty of her new home. The decision to live without reliance on her former spouses reflects her strong character and desire for self-sufficiency. While the shadows of her past linger, she continues to navigate her life with resilience, finding contentment in the quiet moments that define her present. The film is highly regarded, with a positive view of Sam Peckinpah's work. The Getaway, released in 1972, showcases Peckinpah's unique style and storytelling ability. The film features Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw in leading roles, and their performances are often praised for their intensity and chemistry. Viewers appreciate how the film combines action with a deeper exploration of character motivations and relationships. Peckinpah's direction is noted for its gritty realism and the way he captures the tension of the narrative. Critics often highlight the film's thrilling chase sequences and the way it builds suspense throughout. The cinematography complements the story, creating a vivid backdrop that enhances the emotional weight of the characters' journeys. Many fans of classic cinema regard The Getaway as a significant piece of work in Peckinpah's career, reflecting his ability to blend violence with poignant storytelling. This film continues to resonate with audiences, reinforcing its status as a classic in American cinema. The Getaway, directed by Sam Peckinpah and adapted by Walter Hill from Jim Thompson's novel, presents a gripping blend of action and crime drama that captivates audiences from the outset. The film follows Doc McCoy, portrayed by the iconic Steve McQueen, who is released from prison through the cunning manipulation of his wife, played by Ali MacGraw. This initial setup, where Doc's freedom hinges on his wife's ability to charm a corrupt member of the Texas Parole Board, sets the stage for a tense and unpredictable narrative. The film opens with a brilliantly crafted prologue that immerses viewers in the gritty reality of prison life, showcasing McQueen's magnetic performance. His portrayal of Doc is both charismatic and understated, embodying a complex character caught in a web of crime and desperation. However, while McQueen's presence commands the screen, some critics argue that MacGraw's performance leaves much to be desired. Her character often feels underdeveloped, serving more as a plot device than a fully realized individual. When required to convey deeper emotions, her portrayal can come off as vacant, which detracts from the overall dynamic between the leads. As the narrative unfolds, the heist at the center of the film becomes the focal point. Initially promising, the robbery quickly spirals into chaos, marked by intense gunfire and a series of explosive car chases that are hallmarks of Peckinpah's directorial style. The action sequences are expertly choreographed and visually striking, showcasing Lucien Ballard's exceptional cinematography. The film's pacing, however, has been criticized for becoming somewhat routine after the initial setup, with some viewers feeling that the film shifts too heavily into conventional action territory, losing some of the psychological depth established. Earlier, the subplot involving a hostage, played by Sally Struthers, introduces a darker tone to the film. This element has been described as mean and nasty, contributing to the film's overall intensity, but also sparking debate among viewers about its necessity. Some appreciate the added tension and moral ambiguity it brings, while others feel it detracts from the main storyline, complicating the narrative without adding significant value. The score by Quincy Jones, added late in the production, has received praise for enhancing the film's emotional landscape. It complements the action and drama effectively, adding layers to the viewing experience. The combination of Jones' music and Peckinpah's bold direction creates a visceral atmosphere that engages the audience throughout. In conclusion, The Getaway stands out as a compelling crime drama that showcases the strengths of its lead actors and the directorial prowess of Sam Peckinpah. While McQueen's performance is widely celebrated, the film's overall impact is somewhat diluted by the unevenness of MacGraw's portrayal and the shift in narrative focus during the heist. Nonetheless, the film remains a noteworthy entry in the genre, marked by its thrilling action sequences, strong cinematography, and a haunting score that lingers long after the credits roll. It is a film that invites diverse interpretations and opinions, making it a rich subject for discussion among cinema enthusiasts. As the dust settles on the thrilling escapades of The Getaway, we invite you to stay with us for a deeper dive into the lives of the film's iconic cast. What became of the talented actors who brought this gripping story to life? From the intense performances that kept audiences on the edge of their seats to the personal journeys that unfolded after the camera stopped rolling, the stories are as captivating as the film itself. Discover how Steve McQueen, an enduring symbol of cool, navigated the highs and lows of fame, and learn about Ali MacGraw's transformation following her breakout role. We will explore the unexpected twists in their careers, the challenges they faced, and the legacy they left behind. Each actor's path reveals not just their professional choices, but also the personal battles that shaped them. Join us as we uncover the untold stories behind the stars of The Getaway, and see how the echoes of their performances resonate in their lives even today. Jack Dodson's portrayal of Harold Clinton in the 1972 film The Getaway stands out as a complex character caught in the web of crime and desperation. Dodson infused Clinton with a mix of charm and menace, showcasing the character's moral ambiguity. This role highlighted Dodson's ability to navigate the darker aspects of human nature, leaving a lasting impact on audiences. After The Getaway, Dodson's career continued, but it was marked by ups and downs. He found success on television, particularly in roles that showcased his comedic talent, such as his work on The Andy Griffith Show. However, behind the scenes, Dodson faced personal challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and dealt with bouts of depression, which often affected his performances. In the late 1980s, Dodson faced a scandal involving financial difficulties, leading to a brief hiatus from acting. His later years were spent away from the spotlight, focusing on family and personal recovery. Last known information indicates he lived a quiet life until his passing in 2021. His legacy remains in the roles he played and the depth he brought to each character. Dub Taylor's role as Laughlin in the 1972 film The Getaway is a notable highlight in his career. He portrays a character that embodies the darker elements of crime and betrayal, showcasing his ability to inhabit complex roles. Taylor's performance is marked by a gritty authenticity, reflecting the film's tense atmosphere. This role added depth to his already diverse filmography, which spanned several decades and included appearances in both film and television. Outside of his acting career, Taylor faced numerous personal challenges. He struggled with the pressures of Hollywood and the impact of typecasting. Despite his success, he dealt with financial difficulties, particularly after the decline of his film career in the late 1970s. Taylor also faced health issues, including a heart attack in the 1990s, which forced him to reevaluate his life and priorities. His later years were marked by a quieter existence as he focused on family and personal interests. The final years of his life were spent in relative obscurity until his passing in 2018. His legacy endures through his performances, which continue to resonate with audiences. Al Lettieri's portrayal of Rudy Butler in the 1972 film The Getaway stands out as a defining moment in his career. Lettieri imbued Rudy with a raw intensity and a sinister charm, making him a memorable antagonist. His performance captured the character's desperation and moral ambiguity, reflecting the darker themes of the film. Lettieri's ability to convey menace with subtlety left a lasting impression on audiences. Born in 1928 in New York City, Lettieri faced numerous challenges throughout his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being cast as tough guys due to his imposing presence. Despite his talent, Lettieri battled personal demons, including issues with alcohol. His life was marked by turmoil, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. In the late 1970s, Lettieri's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and succumbed to the disease in 1975 at the age of 47. His untimely death left many in Hollywood mourning the loss of a talented actor whose potential was never fully realized. As of now, Lettieri remains a figure of intrigue, remembered for his compelling performances, and the shadows that loomed over his personal life. Hal Smith played various radio announcers in the 1972 film The Getaway, showcasing his talent for creating distinct voices that added depth to the narrative. His ability to convey urgency and emotion through these roles contributed to the film's tense atmosphere. Smith's portrayal highlighted his versatility as an actor, allowing him to seamlessly transition between different characters, each with their own unique cadence and tone. Beyond The Getaway, Hal Smith's career spanned decades, with notable appearances in television shows like The Andy Griffith Show, and voice work in beloved cartoons such as The Smurfs. However, his life was not without challenges. Smith faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He was involved in a scandal in the late 1980s, when allegations surfaced regarding his behavior at industry events, leading to a temporary decline in his work. In his later years, Smith found a measure of peace, focusing on family and community. He remained active in voice acting until his passing in 1994, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil. The last known information about him reflects a man who battled personal demons, but ultimately contributed significantly to the entertainment industry. Sally Struthers portrayed Fran Clinton in the 1972 film The Getaway, a role that showcased her ability to embody complex characters. Fran is a woman caught in a web of crime and desperation, reflecting the darker themes of the film. Struthers' performance was marked by a raw vulnerability, revealing the emotional turmoil of a woman torn between loyalty and survival. This role diverged significantly from her later image as a comedic actress, hinting at her range and depth as a performer. After The Getaway, Struthers faced a mix of triumphs and challenges. She gained fame as Gloria in All in the Family, earning 2 Emmy Awards. But her career was not without hardships. Struthers faced personal struggles, including a difficult divorce in 1983 from actor William C. McCulloch, which left her battling financial instability. She also experienced public scrutiny, often criticized for her weight and appearance, which affected her mental health. In recent years, Struthers has continued to work in television and theater, but she has largely stepped back from the spotlight. The last known information indicates she remains active in charity work, particularly in campaigns for animal rights and education. Struthers' journey reflects the complexities of fame, revealing the shadows that often accompany public success. Slim Pickens portrayed the character of Cowboy in the 1972 film The Getaway. His role, though not the main focus, added a distinctive flavor to the film with his rugged charm and authenticity. Pickens, known for his deep voice and cowboy persona, brought a sense of realism to the character that resonated with audiences. This performance was part of a career that spanned several decades, where he often played roles that highlighted his Western roots. After The Getaway, Pickens faced significant personal hardships. He struggled with the pressures of Hollywood and the typecasting that often followed actors in a genre. His marriage to his wife, Alice, faced challenges, particularly after the death of their son in a tragic car accident in 1983. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a darker period in his life. Despite these struggles, Pickens continued to work in film and television, appearing in projects that showcased his unique talents. In the late 1980s, he gained renewed attention for his role in Doctor Strangelove, which became a cult classic. In his later years, Pickens battled health issues, including a diagnosis of cancer. He passed away in 1983, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to film and the personal tragedies he endured. His life remains a testament to the complexities of fame and the human experience. Ben Johnson's portrayal of Jack Bainon in the 1972 film The Getaway stands out as a complex character navigating a web of crime and betrayal. Johnson's performance captures Bainon's ruthless ambition and moral ambiguity, making him a memorable antagonist. His ability to convey a sense of danger and unpredictability adds depth to the narrative, as he embodies the darker aspects of human nature. After The Getaway, Johnson's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in westerns and dramas that showcased his rugged charm and acting prowess. However, his life was not without turmoil. Johnson faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected his relationships and career stability. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a scandal when he was accused of being part of a drug trafficking ring, although he was never convicted. Despite these challenges, Johnson remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his authenticity and dedication to his craft. The latter part of his life saw him retreating from the spotlight, living a quieter existence away from the camera. He passed away in 1996, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his cinematic achievements and the shadows of his personal battles. Last known information indicates that his contributions to film continue to be celebrated, though the complexities of his life remain a topic of intrigue. Steve McQueen's portrayal of Doc McCoy in the 1972 film The Getaway is one of his most iconic roles. McCoy is a hardened criminal, embodying a mix of charm and danger. McQueen's performance captures the character's complexities, showcasing a man driven by survival and betrayal. The film's gritty narrative allows McQueen to explore themes of loyalty and desperation, reflecting his own tumultuous life. After The Getaway, McQueen's career continued to flourish, but his personal life was marred by struggles. He faced numerous challenges, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Neil Adams and a notorious reputation for being a rebel. His passion for fast cars and motorcycles often led to reckless behavior, resulting in several accidents. McQueen battled addiction, notably to alcohol and painkillers, which affected both his health and relationships. In his later years, he was diagnosed with mesothelioma, a cancer linked to asbestos exposure. McQueen fought bravely against the illness until his death in 1980. His legacy endures, marked by his magnetic screen presence and the shadows of his personal battles. The last known information about McQueen reflects a man who lived intensely, leaving behind a complex legacy that continues to intrigue fans and scholars alike. Ali MacGraw's portrayal of Carol McCoy in the 1972 film The Getaway was a defining moment in her career. Her character, a complex blend of vulnerability and strength, navigates a dark world of crime and desperation alongside her husband, played by Steve McQueen. This role showcased her ability to convey deep emotions and a fierce spirit, solidifying her status as a leading actress of the time. Following The Getaway, MacGraw's career faced ups and downs. She starred in notable films like Love Story, which earned her an Academy Award nomination, but her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. MacGraw's tumultuous relationship with McQueen ended in heartbreak, and she struggled with addiction, which affected her career. In the late 1970s, she faced a public scandal involving her marriage to actor Robert Evans, which ended in divorce. In the years that followed, MacGraw sought solace in a quieter life, focusing on personal growth and recovery. She became involved in various charitable endeavors, particularly in animal rights and education. As of the latest updates, MacGraw remains a private figure, occasionally appearing in interviews and documentaries, reflecting on her past with a sense of introspection and resilience. Bo Hopkins portrayed Frank Jackson in the 1972 film The Getaway, a character marked by complexity and moral ambiguity. Jackson is a criminal who becomes entangled in a violent world of robbery and betrayal, showcasing Hopkins' ability to embody intense and gritty roles. His performance added depth to the film, making it a memorable piece of cinema in the crime genre. Following The Getaway, Hopkins' career continued to flourish, featuring in various films and television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. He appeared in notable works like American Graffiti and The Wild Bunch, often playing rugged, tough characters that resonated with audiences. However, behind the scenes, Hopkins faced personal challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the darker aspects of Hollywood life, including bouts of depression and substance abuse. In his later years, Hopkins found some stability, focusing on smaller roles in character-driven stories. He remained a respected figure in the industry until his passing in May 2022. His legacy endures through his impactful performances, and his life story serves as a reminder of the complexities faced by many in the entertainment world. As we wrap up our look at The Getaway, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This film, with its thrilling chase scenes and complex characters, left a mark on many of us. Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw brought their unique charm to the screen, creating a love story intertwined with crime and suspense. Their performances not only shaped their careers but also influenced the way we view action films today. McQueen's iconic status was solidified with this role, while MacGraw faced her own challenges, including the pressures of fame and personal struggles after the film's release. Did you watch The Getaway in your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps you remember watching it with family or friends, or maybe it inspired you to explore more films of that era. We would love to hear your stories and experiences. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's reminisce together about this classic film that still resonates